The race between Cindy Axne and Zach Nunn in Iowa's 3rd Congressional District is being closely watched across the country. If Axne wins a 3rd term, she could help Democrats hold on to the majority in the U.S. House. But if Nunn beats her, he could push Republicans back into the majority. Abortion rights has been a central issue in this campaign, so has a moment 6 months ago.
And you'll likely and have seen it in your campaign mailers, on the TV ads as you're watching in between breaks with us. It was during the Republican debate in May in which Zach Nunn raised his hand twice.
Yeah, and this is a moment that people have seen very much here. That moment that was taken from our debate back in May with Zach Nunn with his hand up there, that's become a big part of campaign mailers. It's become a big part of campaign advertisements that have run, it seems like, almost nonstop. Here is that moment on video when it happened. Should all abortions be illegal in this country? Hand up if you say yes.
Just to be clear.
All abortions, no exceptions, should be illegal. So you all think there should be no exceptions. So that was the moment during the debate. Now, Nunn has not been campaigning on that position there, no exceptions, that he had expressed during the debate. Now, banning abortion in all cases without any exceptions is something only 8% of American adults supported in a July Pew Research Center national poll. We sat down with Nunn for the first time since that May debate, and here is what Nunn told us his position is regarding abortion rights.
I want to be very clear with everybody who's watching today. You were at that debate. Who was it that interrupted you and said, we're not going to do just a hand raise on this. We need to have a conversation?
True, but you did not make that point there of when you supported exceptions, and you could have.
We highlighted in our voting record that we all support the life of the mother and the life of the child. And I want to be very clear on that. We have great voting record on this, and we support explicitly exceptions for rape, incest, health of the mother.
Now, the vote he's talking about was that fetal heartbeat bill. It's tied up in the courts, but he had supported it as state senator. It bans abortions after about 6 weeks with those exceptions that he's talking about, with rape, incest, and life of the mother. Congresswoman Cindy Axne, the Democrat in the race, said that she wants Congress to pass a federal law to essentially restore the Roe versus Wade guarantee that a woman could get an abortion within the first 3 months of pregnancy. Clear differences between these two candidates on this issue in the race.
Okay, just one of many issues that we will all be following when people head to the polls next week.